friends, welcome back to Cowboy Ranch Life, and today we've got a project that has been a long time coming. So we have a Coos cattle trailer, Dad bought, brand new, and it's been an awesome cattle trailer for us, but there's a problem. Age has caught up with it. So today we're going to be making some remade, I guess the bottom of the floor really. What the problem is, and I'll show you in a second, really the floor is just rusting out of it on the edges, and we're afraid that if we put a load of cows in it, we're gonna lose the cows out of the floor, and that's not a good thing to have. So what we're gonna do today is we're going to take angle iron and fix this cattle trailer so that we can rely on this for long hauls and not just risk the cows' safety or anything that way. So let's get to looking at the damage, and then we're gonna get started repairing it. So here's the cattle trailer. This is one of them we use, kind of the small one we use to move around little cows and stuff, but we're getting ready for a big haul, so we thought we better get her fixed up, and we haven't been able to trust it in a while. Nevertheless, if you can see that right there, it's a 2000 model, and Dad has hauled I don't know how many cattle in this trailer. This trailer has been used and abused, but that is the damage. So if y'all can see that, what used to be the angle iron holding the boards that are right here of the floor on, yeah, it's gone. So we're gonna take angle iron and we're gonna fix this. After I get done cleaning up some of this, we're gonna fix this to where this doesn't happen again in a long time. Because these pipes are good, the main pipes along here are good, and the rest of the trailer is good. But just down this edge, you can see, even like there's DOT tape, and you can see that it's just rust bubbling and popping there. And we're really worried that we're gonna have the floor fall out of the trailer. So we're gonna fix that because we don't want to damage any cows or hurt anybody. And so that is the thing we're gonna do today. As you can see, there's rust there. We're just going to try to fix this as best as we can. You can take angle iron and lay in there. And I'm just kind of going around showing you some of the rust issues. On the back, it's good, and on the front, it is good, but on the sides is where the problem is. Like there, you can see. And so it is definitely need of some repair. Alright, so we got our angle iron, and I did some cutting and adjusting behind the scenes of the camera. And as you can see, we've got it fitted so I can weld right up against that pipe. The straps are holding it. So we just slid it in there, and that ought to work, and so on and so forth all the way down through there. So nevertheless, that's how we're going to do that. So with that said, I'm going to get to welding, and we're going to see how all that works. I'm hoping that I can weld in there without burning through the pipe. It's roughly the same thickness of metal, so that will help. It's a lot easier to weld always when you have the same thickness of metal on both the pieces you're joining together. So that will be definitely helpful there. We've got the straps holding it, so nevertheless, let's get to welding. Alright y'all, so as you can see, the metal is in and it's welded up, as you can see there. Anyway, the welds didn't turn out too bad. Kind of see there. Anyway, so we got it all welded up. That ought to be able to hold it there. You can see we welded up there on the fender. So you can see we got it all welded up, guys, and it's holding. You can see the rust is on the back side, so I couldn't get it completely up in there on some of it, but as in other places it's touching. But if you see here, you can see where the old one was that's rusted completely out, and you can see where the new one goes up against it so it catches the boards for the floor. So we got one piece, the long piece done. I've got the piece on the back of the trailer back here that we have to do, and then we've got the whole other side, so let's keep going. Alright, y'all, so as you can see, we got this piece welded together. As with the back, Justice is working on a grease piece right now for the axle. As you can see, we welded on the back here. All welded up pretty fair. We had to cut some down underneath here, if you can see that, to get up in that piece of metal, by that piece of metal there. But the rest of it welded in and cut pretty nice. The one concern we did have was with the door. But the door does close, and as you can see there, it's all welded good on both sides there. And the door does close like it would from the factory. So that's always nice when something works out as you'd hoped and planned. So nevertheless, there is one trailer fixed up, ready to get back to hauling cattle. We're just going to give it a power wash. It needs tire help on back tire. And then, rattle, let's haul some cattle. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so with that said, that's going to be the end of part 1 to the cattle trailer rebuild. As you can see, we got the angle iron torched out, welded on, and put into place. So now all we've got to do is paint it, power wash it to make it look as good as we can, and hopefully it'll look almost like brand new, but we're not sure on that yet because we haven't washed it yet. But nevertheless, you will see that on part 2 of the trailer rebuild, which is going to be coming out in the next couple of days. And we're going to get to hauling cattle with it, so you'll be able to see us paint it and wash it and haul cattle, and yeah, you'll be definitely kept up to date on the rest of that. So nevertheless, don't forget to hit the subscription button if you've enjoyed what you've seen and want to see more of our content. It's Cowboy Ranch Life on Instagram also to keep you up on our daily basis of life. Nevertheless, so hit that like button, subscribe if you'd like to, and I hope you have an awesome day.